They say every story has an ending, but sometimes endings don't feel like closure. They feel like scars you learn to live with. It had been 3 weeks since that night. The night the truth about Daniel and Mark finally tore everything apart. Mark left home the next morning without a word. The silence in our house was heavier than ever. No shouting, no tears, just two broken souls walking through the ruins of what used to be love. I still remember the sound of his footsteps fading down the hallway and realizing he wasn't coming back. I thought I'd feel free, but I didn't. I felt empty. Daniel tried to reach me. Texts, calls, even waited outside the cafe where we first met. But I couldn't face him anymore. Everything about him reminded me of the lie, of how I'd lost myself chasing something that was never real. One evening, I found myself standing in that same cafe again. It was raining outside just like the first day. I ordered the same coffee, sat in the same corner. And then I heard his voice, soft, uncertain. "Emma." I looked up. He looked tired, older, almost broken. Neither of us spoke for a while. Then he said quietly, "I never meant to hurt you." I wanted to believe him. God, I wanted to. But some truths can't be undone. "Maybe," I whispered. "We were both just trying to fill the wrong kind of emptiness." He smiled faintly, that same gentle smile that once made my heart race. And then he said something I'll never forget. "Sometimes love doesn't fail. It just ends where it was never meant to begin." We sat there in silence, two strangers bound by a story that had burned too bright. When I walked out that night, I didn't look back. Not at him. Not at the cafe. Not at the memories that almost destroyed me. Weeks passed. Life moved on. Mark filed for divorce. It hurt, but I didn't stop him. Daniel left town. Maybe chasing a new start, maybe running from the past. And me? I finally started to breathe again. There are still nights when I think about both of them. How love can heal you and break you, and sometimes teach you to stand alone. Maybe that's what The Secret Affair really was. Not about betrayal or lies, but about rediscovering myself in the wreckage of love. 'Cause sometimes goodbye isn't the end. It's the only way to begin again.